Thank you very much. And again, I'm bringing a good news to this room. So yesterday, we really reached an unprecedented agreement, opening a completely new chapter in international aviation. For the first time ever, international community agreed on binding scheme to reduce CO2 emissions in specific sector in the economy. The global market-based mechanism adopted by the UN's civil aviation body builds on the really fantastic achievement early this week with the entry into force of the Paris Agreement. With 65 states now signed up to participate from the beginning of the scheme, this agreement has achieved around 80% of carbon neutral growth. We also have 18 out of 20 biggest aviation nations on board from the start. As I said, this is the first ever global agreement of this kind. It is the first to address CO2 emissions in a specific sector of the economy. And what is really important, that the agreement contains a review clause. This will ensure that we are regularly given the chance to improve the GMBM and make it more robust and even more ambitious.
EU reporter. I think a lot of people are surprised that just a day after the Paris Agreement reached the threshold necessary to enter into force, you've effectively dropped plans to bring aviation into line with this agreement. Is it time that we take aviation and shipping out of this sort of exceptional category that they're not negotiated with along with everything else and bring it into all negotiations because they are always special pleading? Thank you.
Well, at this point, what I can say is that, of course, we took the agreement in Paris very seriously, and we built on that, and, of course, we delivered within those parameters. And I think aviation just proved that, as a sector, we understand that our responsibility in Europe and globally, and I'm really glad that we were able to motivate all other member states to come on board and play the important role in achieving the neutral growth, CO2 neutral growth. And I would like to achieve now the same for maritime, and these are the steps we need to take, and then we'll see what happens afterwards.